Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Second Breakfast, the part of the podcast for players craving just that extra helping of cards. I'm your host, Micah Quantz, and today we are going on an adventure. Um, I'm not sure where yet, because I still actually have not selected a quest. So we're gonna do that right now. As you can see, this is our 25th challenge, 25th second breakfast challenge, and so we're doing a little something a little bit different. um, and as you can see, I've built my deck here, and got everything all ready, but I don't know what quest I'm going up against. So that'll be interesting. I'm gonna basically, I guess, hope this deck survives whatever comes at it, and I have no idea what that's gonna be. So that should be should be really interesting. So for those of you who are new to this video series, or maybe even new to the channel, this is Card Talk, where we really just want to inspire new deck builds and inspire you to play with cards from Lord of the Rings, the card game. And this is the part of the channel where we do challenge playthroughs, and I would invite you to join me in these. Basically, what happens is I pick a random challenge every couple weeks, upload it here, and then I invite you all into this challenge to challenge yourself to build new and different and interesting decks, and maybe think about deck building in ways you normally maybe haven't before. I know this series for me has inspired some really neat and interesting deck builds that I would never have thought of before. So basically, how it works is I pick two random deck attributes every couple weeks here, and I build my deck around those two random attributes. And then we run it against a random quest. Normally, I know ahead of time before I build the deck what quest I'm going to be running against, so I can build specifically for a quest with a quest in mind. But this time we did not do that, and so we're going to see what happens. Now this is challenge 25. I think I put in the description of last video, and you might have noticed that there's no actual challenge 23 in the list of videos, and that's actually because there's an error there, where basically we had two episodes in a row that we called Challenge 12. I misnamed one of them, and so basically we've been off our count ever since then. But now I adjusted it for the last video, so now we are back on track. This is Challenge 25, not Challenge 24. So, with all that said, let's get right into it. And actually, so I'm going to go ahead and we're gonna pick a quest right here. Now I did select a quest already. I did do a random quest thing already, but I'm gonna do it again, just so we can see that I'm not doing any cheating here. This is my deck, my completed deck here that I'll be playing. And as you can see, I've got songs and Ents as my deck this time. The bonus deck, because I always pull attributes for two decks, and so you can pick and choose whichever one you want to play, or you can play both, if you want to play two-handed, or play with somebody else. And so we've got lore and leadership. So your deck should be lore and leadership. Basically, your heroes should all be lore or leadership heroes. You can put maybe a couple cards of other spheres in there, but you should be primarily playing lore and leadership, and doomed. So it's going to be a doomed deck, so Saruman will probably fit nicely in there. So that one shouldn't be actually too hard. It looks like it would probably be a pretty standard doomed deck. So probably one of the easier builds there. But this one, yeah. So the one I'm playing is Songs and Ents, and let's go ahead and pull up a quest. So I always do quest 2. So spoiler alert, this isn't actually 100% completely random. If I pull a quest that maybe I'm playing like this time I'm playing Frodo Baggins, and so if I pull a Lord of the Rings saga quest, I'm gonna actually end up using the second quest that comes up. Or if maybe I pull a quest that I already did or just did right recently in the last few episodes, then sometimes I will default to the second quest there. In the past, I've also, if it's been an ALEP quest, I've put ALEP off to the side, haven't played ALEP, so then I would also skip past that one. But we have, since I did get my ALEP stuff, I've been including ALEP in my rotation here. So hopefully you can see here. So as you can see, completed deck here, and we are going to go ahead and pick a quest. So I know that's kind of hard to see with my light there, but we've got quest 2 loaded up. And so yeah, we've got Passing of the Gray Company from Flame of the West. So we won't be able to do that since we have Hero Frodo already. Oh, actually we can, because that one gives us Aragorn. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do Passing of the Gray Company. This might end very, very poorly, actually, as I don't think I have any threat reduction other than Frodo here. So we might be in for a quick one today. I think Passing of the Gray Company is like the most one of the ones that attacks your threat dial the most out of like all the quests in the game. But we're gonna try it anyway. So we're gonna go campaign, load that up. Okay. And then we're gonna load up my deck as well. Songs and Ents. An interesting combo, and I haven't built or actually played an Ent deck for a while, and I'm a huge fan of Ents. It's my favorite archetype in. I mean, it's really probably my favorite archetype in the lore as well as in the game itself. I'm a huge Ent fan, and I actually haven't played with a main Ent deck for a while. I often throw some Ents into my decks, but for as a main deck, I haven't played Ents for a while. So right out of the gate, we got Quick Beam and a Welling Hall Preserver, which is nice, but what I would like to see is that Love of Tails right away, so that we can get some leader or some resource acceleration on Treebeard. But let's follow the setup instructions here. Set the Stone of Erech and Army of the Dead aside, out of play. Each player attaches a copy of Overcome by Fear to his threat dial. Remove each unattached copy of Overcome by Fear from the game. So we're gonna put this in our event slot here. So attached to your threat dial, limit 1 per threat dial. Your threat cannot be reduced. Well, this is here. At the end of the round, raise your threat by 1. Then you may spend 1 Fellowship resource to detach Overcome by Fear and set it aside, out of play. The first player gains control of Aragorn. If Aragorn leaves play, the players lose the game. While Aragorn has an artifact attached, he gains Sentinel and does not exhaust to quest. We're not playing in campaign mode, so we're just going to get rid of this card right away. And then we're going to get rid of these Overcome by Fears. Oh, let's delete those, not put them in the discard. There we go. Okay. Each player, okay, remove, got it. Okay. Each player may add one resource to the resource pool of each hero he controls. Each player who does so must raise his threat by 3. At the end of the planning phase, discard all cards in each player's hand and advance to stage 2A. Okay, okay, you know what? Let's take a mulligan and hope to grab our Love of Tales then. Anyway, yeah, let's mulligan. Hopefully we grab a love. There we go. Love of Tales. That's what I'm looking for. So we'll play that right away. Now, so after a song card is played, exhaust it to... Actually, sorry, we're going to start a new round first before we do that. So after a song card is played, exhaust it to add one resource to attached hero's resource pool. So we'll go ahead and actually use Quick Beam's resource to play that song that we have right away. Or, the Durndingle Warrior would be really nice, actually. Wonder if we should take that 3 threat and get an extra resource here. Um... Hmm. So let's... I mean, that's really the only... Actually, wait. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Because we can actually get Leaf Lock out here, too. So if we add one resource to every hero... This is probably dumb, but basically now we raise our threat by 3, and then we go planning phase. We can get a Durndingle out there. We can play Song of Wisdom with Frodo's resource here, or Aragorn. Yeah, let's do Aragorn's actually. Well, no, let's use Frodo's, whatever. So now he has lore. Actually, no, let's do Frodo's. Okay, and then we can exhaust, or Aragorn, sorry. We'll use Aragorn's. And then we can exhaust Love of Tales because we played a song, put a resource on Treebeard, then spend 3 to play Leaf Lock. These both enter play exhausted. And then Ireth will go out there. So actually, we only lose 2 cards here from our starting hand, which is pretty good. So now discard all the cards in each player's hand and advance to stage 2A. I haven't played this quest in a while, so I'm not actually entirely sure what really to expect. The only thing I remember is that the undead enemies attack you, and they're, instead of damaging you, it goes against your threat dial. I remember that, and I remember it aims to threat you out hard. So when revealed, each player searches the encounter deck for a different location, adds it to the staging area, shuffle the encounter deck. So we are going to look at location. So we've got Trysting Place. While it's in the staging area, each enemy in the staging area cannot take damage. So the first player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for an Oathbreaker enemy and puts it in play, engage with him as a travel action. Deadly Road. While Deadly Road is in the staging area, it gains after when revealed effect is cancelled. Raise each player's threat by 1. Spend a fellowship resource to travel here. Haunted Path gets +1 threat for each player with a threat of 35 or higher. Raise each player's threat by 1 to travel here. And Dark Door, progress cannot be placed on locations in staging area. The first player reveals an encounter card to travel here. So let's take the Deadly Road right away. Since I don't really plan to be... I don't think I can cancel any effects, so... and flip this over. X is the threat of the player with the... Oh, yeah. I didn't remember this. Player with the highest threat. Each player cannot reduce his threat below his initial threat level. So my initial threat level is, what, 20, 30, 32? Yeah, 32. At the beginning of the planning phase, each player must choose either raise your threat by 1 or you cannot play cards this phase. Okay, so we're gonna go jump right into it here. So we're hoping to actually damage some of our Ents here fairly quickly. So let's go ahead. So we're going to quest with all 4 of our heroes. And then we're going to use Frodo's resource to ready up Treebeard. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. And then we will stage. So we're staging Haunted Path, so +1 threat on there. So we make 4 progress. And then we could spend our fellowship resource to travel here. No, let's just do this one, because we're going to have to do that anyway, and then we can get rid of our overcome by fear this turn. So let's raise our threat by 1, travel here, and reduce our threat by 1 for questing successfully, actually. And then, so at the end of the round, raise your threat by 1. Then I'm going to spend this resource to detach overcome by fear. So I'm just going to flip it over there. Now we're going to go into a new round. Oh, sorry. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to have damaged Treebeard once. Yeah, let's just once. Just to get 1 more progress on here, and basically just to give that damage to him so we can start working on Leaf Lock here. Now, Drinking Song, we could go ahead and play it, but then we have to take an extra threat, so we're just going to decide not to play cards this phase, and commit to the quest. So, Leaf Lock has +1 willpower. So there's 1 damaged Ent that I control. So we're going to commit... Actually, I wonder if we could maybe leave Leaf Lock open as a defender, potentially, so that we can maybe put a damage on him. Is that important? He only has 1 willpower, so yeah, let's do this quest with everybody but Leaf Lock here. So basically same quest power here. Then we're going to use a Frodo resource to, again, ready Treebeard. Yeah. We can always ready Quick Beam with his ability there. And then, yeah. Then we're going to, we're going to stage. There we go. Ghosts of Men, Peril, Phantom. Either set aside overcome by fear to your threat dial, or Ghosts of Men makes an immediate attack against you. Oh, right. Because they're Phantom. So they... Yeah. So, right. So I can't damage Leaf Lock. Okay, that was kind of dumb. Well, that's fine. I'll take 2 attacks from them. 1 I will... Oh, actually... Yeah, let's do this. Okay. So I will take the first attack on Leaf Lock. So immediate attack, shadow card. Flip it over. Oh, great. So either overcome by fear or another attack. Fine, we'll take a 3rd attack, I guess. So we get 1 threat for that attack. Then shadow card. If your threat is 35 or high, or sorry, we're defending with Treebeard. Oh, great. He can't ready till the end of the round. That sucks. Okay, wish I had defended that with Durndingle Warrior. And then now Durndingle War. Oh no, that'll be later when he engages me. So now we're making 3 progress plus let's just do 2 damage right away to Treebeard and get 1 progress on the quest, clear our location, and then we can spend our resource, travel here, grab this guy down. Now we can damage Durndingle to defend for 5. And shadow card, flip this over. +1 attack. We don't care. Boom. Okay, now Leaflock has. Oh wait. Let's deal 2 damage to Quick Beam to ready him, and then 3. We can damage these guys 3 here. Okay, so now Leaflock has +3 willpower. So that's good. Okay, so we're gonna go into a new round now. And so now we got to decide, are we going to play cards, or are we going to raise our threat by 1? I'm going to say maybe let's hold off 1 more round. Oh, this isn't a great combo. I guess we can. I guess if we don't like what we pull with Darren's runes, then we get to do Drinking Song. I don't know. Let's maybe wait 1 more round, I think. Oh, Treebeard is not ready. Let's. Oh, we didn't reduce our threat by 1 for Frodo ability. So let's quest with. Let's move into questing. Let's go ahead, quest with Leaflock, Quick Beam, Frodo, Aragorn, and then I will ready Quick Beam with Frodo's resource here. Okay, so that's giving us 9 progress for now. Either set attach or each character. So we either have to take Overcome by Fear, or every character gets -1 to all their stats until the end of the round. Let's take the -1 to all our stats. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 less willpower. Which is fine. We get 5 progress still. So that's going to put 2 on the quest. We reduce our threat by 1 because of Frodo questing successfully. And then we're going to Durndingle Warrior on this guy. So we're going to deal another damage to avoid taking that threat raise. Yep, we're good. And then Quick Beam has 3 attack, just enough to eliminate this guy. Nice. Okay, this is going well so far. So we're gonna go into a new round. Now we're gonna decide, are we gonna play cards? So I haven't used IRS at this point yet. You know what? Let's take the 1 threat and play cards. But here's the thing. With Drinking Song, I might get too many cards to actually be able to play them. You know? Although it gives me 1 more resource for playing Drinking Song. Okay, whatever. Let's go for it. let's take our threat. We'll take a threat raise. We're gonna go Treebeard spends a resource to play Entdrot on himself. And then we're going to play Darren's Runes, which is going to give us 2 cards, and then discard 1. So let's discard... Could play 2 drinking songs. Which is essentially a free card draw each then. Oh no, we can't, because we gotta discard our hand, so we can't. Okay. Let's... No, I don't want to... I'm just gonna play the drinking song, draw 2 new cards, see what we get. Don't really need another Entdrot. For playing the song, I get 1 resource, and then I'm going to draw 2 cards. So I have to shuffle and then draw 2. Okay, we got a Welling Hall Preserver and a Wandering Ent. That's great. We really wanted a Welling Hall Preserver. Perfect. We're going to leave the Wandering Ent for now. And we're just going to use our extra Frodo resource here to heal... Actually, heal our Durndingle, I think. Actually, let's do that. Because then we can use him for defending again. Okay, so now we're going to commit to the quest. We're going to ready Treebeard with Frodo. And actually, Leaflock only has 2 now. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, whoops. He should be committed. We ready Treebeard. So we've got 10 willpower going, 10 progress. So let's go ahead and stage a haunted path. Nice. That's not bad. The extra 1 threat raise kind of sucks. But we're making 8 progress then. We're up to 16. We're gonna go to haunted path, raise our threat by 1. And then, essentially, that's the end of the round. We're going to start a new round. Yeah. Okay, new round. So we're not going to play cards. As much as Song of Wisdom would be really nice on Aragorn, actually. He's got a nice stack of resources. Actually, Quick Beam, too. Quick Beam has a stack of resources that would be nice to be able to use them. Especially triggering Ireth here and stuff. But for now, we're not going to play cards. We're just going to trigger Ireth and heal up. Oh, wait. We can heal 1 for the Preserver. So we're going to heal Quick Beam 1 and then use Ireth to heal up Treebeard completely. Now, he only has 1, but we're going to right away damage him for the quest. So we're going to actually keep Leaflock at 2, because we will be damaging Quick Beam, or Treebeard, not Quick Beam. So we're all in committed, and then we're going to... Yeah, we need that threat reduction every round, so we're going to ready Treebeard again, and we're going to take 4 damage on Tree... Well, we'll decide, but probably 4 damage on Treebeard here. Just make some extra progress. Dead Man of Dunharrow. After he engages you, either take an Overcome by Fear or raise your threat by 2. Okay. Not great, but what can you do? So now what we're actually going to do here, we're actually going to deal, I think we're gonna go straight up all 5 on Treebeard here. He has 2 extra hit points. We're gonna put all 5 on Treebeard just because I can heal 1 with Welling Hall, 3 with Ireth, and then he still has 1 for Leaf Lock next turn as well. So we're gonna do that, and then we are making, so with 5 extra willpower on him, we're making 16 progress, which puts us way past this one. That's 4 there, and then we get 12 more, so we're at 28. That's nice. And we're gonna take Dead Man of Dunharrow. So bring him down. And let's go shadow card. Oh, he engaged me. So I'm gonna just take Overcome by Fear because I can immediately remove it again at the end of the round and only take 1 threat raise instead of 2. Did we take our... I don't think we took our threat reduction for Frodo this turn. No, we didn't. Okay, now let's defend with Durndingle Warrior. We'll give him that damage anyway, just because then we're safe from threat, and also we're gonna get that extra willpower on Leaf Lock here, which will be nice. So now we're gonna flip this over. +1 attack and loses Phantom. Okay, so we're good there. That's fine. And then we have 3 attack on Treebeard. We're gonna actually give him that 1 last damage because his limit 3 times per phase. We're gonna give him that 1 last damage to push right over the edge and kill this guy here. Boom. Another round completed successfully. So we have to raise our threat an extra point for Overcome by Fear. Then we're going to use a resource to remove that again. And we're going to end the round. So new round, Welling Hall ready. So we're going to go ahead, oops, take a damage off of Treebeard. We're going to then use Treebeard's resource to use Ireth and heal him another 3. And then we have a Song of Hope. Basically, like, Frodo was supposed to... The idea with this deck was Frodo was supposed to stack up a whole bunch of songs, and I should have... Fireside Song... Wait, what? Do I literally... No way. Micah's fantastic deck building strikes again. So I built my whole song thing around Frodo getting Fireside Song, and I literally have no way to play Fireside Song. I get like set on like one track, like this is what I want to do with this deck, and then I'm like, okay, great. So yeah, I need this. So I was thinking the whole time, I'm like, I need a spirit hero in here, and then towards the end of deck building, I was like, oh, I don't need a spirit hero in here. So yeah, basically I have 4 cards in here that I just can't play. They're in here for no reason. That's cool. Like, even if I had put a, like, I could even just simply put a Song of Travel in here, and we'd be fine. I could actually then play these 4 cards here. But I don't have Song of Travel. I didn't even, oh my gosh. And like Song of Hope like isn't gonna do anything for me really, because Frodo's always using his resource. Although I didn't know he was gonna be always using his resource because I thought eventually, he'd start not, but we're playing one where we need our threat as low as possible. So anyway, I'm gonna skip playing cards this phase. So basically I didn't build songs at all. It's just Ents and it kind of sucks. Just yeah. So there's that. Um Anybody who is tuned into the show before knows I do this a lot. This is the result of me like this and so you can tell I've never played these decks that I build for these challenges. They're not tested at all. This is the kind of thing you catch on the first time you run it, like the first time you do a test. Or I mean probably most people this is something you catch, while you're building it. Not while you're playing after the fact. But no, not me. Yeah. So here we are. Well, with that in mind, let's commit to this quest. So stupid. Okay. We're gonna go like that. Just same as usual. Business as usual. Trysting plays. Each enemy in the staging area cannot take damage. First player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for an Oathbreaker. Okay, we'll take an Oathbreaker. That's fine. Let's take our 11 progress. Wait, 11. Okay, so we can make it past taking 2 more damage here. So we'll take 2 more damage. We get 13 progress, which just makes it. And we're going to reduce our threat by 1 for Frodo. So we're just going to make it to the next stage. And add the Stone of Erech and Army to the Dead. Enemy side face up to the staging area. Each player may raise his threat by 3 to detach overcome by fear from his threat dial and set it aside out of play. Okay, so Stone of Erech. After the Stone of Erech becomes the active location, each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for an Oathbreaker enemy and adds it to the staging area. Shuffle the encounter deck, remove 5 progress from stage 3B to travel here, and Undead Oathbreaker Phantom, immune to player card effects. X is twice the number of players in the game. When Army of the Dead attacks you, you must either attach a set aside overcome by fear to your threat dial or discard an ally you control. Okay. So this is okay. Yeah, I think. Is it okay? I think it's okay. While the Stone of Erech is the active location, each Oathbreaker enemy loses the Phantom keyword and gets minus 20 engagement cost. So basically, we just gotta get past the Stone of Erech, and we win. We win once we quest past Stone of Erech. Let's go to the Trysting place right away, because we can take an enemy right now, because we're not taking the Army of the Dead. So let's look at what kind of enemies we have in here. Okay. Ooh, let's take this one. Peril Phantom. Yeah, because then we can avoid that raise threat by 2 or reveal an additional card. So let's just close and shuffle. Now, we're gonna avoid that because we didn't reveal it. Okay. So let's do Durndingle Warrior, deal him that extra damage. And we're gonna go Shadow card here. +1 attack, that's okay. And then we're gonna go 3. So So we need 5 total. Let's actually damage Quick Beam this time. Ready him and take him out with both Quick Beam and Treebeard. Okay. New round. Okay, so now we can play cards freely as well, which is good. Except we keep getting Song of Hope. Stupid Song of Hope. That's not ideal. With our Welling Home Preserver, we're actually gonna take a Quick Beam or damage off. So we can trigger his ability again this turn. Let's actually put Song of Hope on Aragorn and give Treebeard a resource for playing a song. And then we're going to put a Song of Hope. Oh wait, sorry, we gotta use a resource to do that. Then we're going to play the Wandering Ent. Exhaust him. Then we're going to play Song of Wisdom on Quick Beam. And then we're going to use a resource from Quick Beam to trigger Ireth to heal 3 damage from Treebeard. And why not? We'll put a Song of Hope on Quick Beam as well. Actually, no, we don't need to quest that hard, actually. So let's do that instead. So let's just quest with Aragorn, quest with Frodo, quest with Leaflock, quest with Welling Hall. Just the ones that really just make sense. Oh, we actually do need to quest. Okay. Okay, so we will quest with Quick Beam then. Sure, we'll put the Song of Hope on him. And then we can right away be, we can use Treebeard's ability, we can use Song of Hope over here, and we can use Song of Hope over here. So we've got lots of willpower. Hopefully to get past. I don't know. That's going to be tough still. We might not be able to travel this turn, but we will be able to take the Army of the Dead. Can phantom enemies die? Well, obviously, yeah. Yeah. So we can probably kill the Army of the Dead this turn. But we won't be able to travel yet. That's fine. We probably don't need another Oathbreaker enemy at this point. Especially if we pull one off the top here. Yeah, it's gonna be tricky to deal with. So we actually don't need to make it this time. But let's go with that. See what happens. Tempted actually. I'm tempted to leave a defender up here. Cause unless I just chump with Durndingle. Maybe he's just done. Oh wait, I guess it assigns to my threat, not to the character. So, okay, that's fine. Okay. Oh, of course. Okay, so we got a Dead Man of Dunharrow. Now we've got 3 progress, so we're gonna get past this, and I think we're fine with just clearing that location there. I'm okay with that. Let's bring down these two enemies. And then we are going to shadow, shadow. And I mean, actually, like, yeah. If we pushed hard, we could just put 5 on Treebeard and go to Stone of Wreck, and we could probably push through right and just end it. But I'm gonna go for a better cleanup here. So let's take let's discard my Wandering Ent for the Army of the Dead. He's gonna attack with 6. I'm going to defend. Ooh. No, sorry. I'm gonna defend. Oh, how do I want to do this? Do I just take the army undefended? Can I? I think so. I think that's the play. I defend this guy with Durndingle. I attach Overcome by Fear. This is gonna get close then. Oh, I didn't reduce my threat for Frodo again. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's do that. So we're good there. So he doesn't give me any extra. Now I'm just gonna take undefended and hope for the best here. I could defend with Treebeard, but then I'm not gonna be able to kill this guy. I can kill him if I just go undefended, though. So that's what we're gonna do. Nice. Okay, so just 6 threat. Just 6 threat. Okay, we're almost threaded out here. I'm going to take 2 damage on Quick Beam to ready him. So I've got 4 attack there. And then I've got 7, 8, 9, 10 on treat for, so 10 total there between the 2 of them. And that's going to kill the Army of the Dead. Now we still got this little dude engaged with us, but I'm not worried there. So then we begin a new round. We raise our threat an extra 1 because of Overcome by Fear. Then we use a resource to flip it back over. Whoops. I just drew a card. Put that back on top of my deck there. Okay, so now we go into a new round. And we're going to we might actually not make it here. We'll see. So we're going to heal our 1 off Durndingle so we can get another defense out of him. We will use 3 resources. Oh, whoops. Play Leaf Lock. Oh no, we can't play Leaf Lock. Duh. We'll use 1 resource to use Ireth and heal Treebeard. That's all the healing we can do. Frodo shouldn't have 2 resources at this point. Okay, now we will quest. So we gotta get 5 progress on here. Is the goal. So we're gonna quest. I'm going to leave Quick Beam open, and we're going to quest with all of these characters. And then we can boost our willpower with resources. And then we can ready Aragorn. Okay, so whoops. He's still committed to the quest. We just ready him. Okay. So now we can boost our willpower with resources as well. Doomed. Oh, great. Doomed 1. Each player with a threat of 35 or higher deals 1 damage to each exhausted character he controls. So Frodo's going to take a damage. Leaflop's going to take a damage, which actually gives him another willpower. Unfortunately, Ireth dies, and 1 damage to Welling Hall here. Okay, so now we get 6 progress. And we travel to Stone of Erech. We go and we look for a Oathbreaker. They are no longer Phantom. So we're going to take this one again. Adds it to the staging area, I guess. But we're going to take it right away. Because we quested successfully, we get a threat reduction of 1. And we get Shadow. This is going to be so close. So we're going to Durndingle this guy here. So we're going to go 1 damage. And with this, we're good. And then we are going to take this next defense on... Well, let's see. So Quick Beam can take out this guy. Treebeard can take out this guy, giving him 2 with 2 damage on him. So we're gonna defend with Aragorn over here. Flip this. Okay, we can't take the Overcome by Fear, so we're gonna have to take an additional attack. Since he's not Phantom anymore, we're gonna just go undefended. +1 attack, so 3 damage. We're gonna put that all on Aragorn. And then we're going to put 2 damage on Treebeard and go 5 attack to kill this guy and 4 attack on Quick Beam to kill this guy. And that's going to put us on a new round here. And, okay, we're going to play our drinking song, which gives us a resource on Treebeard. And lets us draw 2 cards. We're going to play Entmoot to look at the top 5 for Ent cards. We get a Quick Meme and a Booming Ent. Close and shuffle. Now we can play Quick Beam right away and put a damage on him to have him ready. We can play Booming Ent, enters play Exhausted, and we can play another Durndingle. Enters play Exhausted. Also, Welling Hall will heal 1 off of my existing Durndingle. And we're ready to commit to the quest. So, oh, we had to remove 5 progress here. So we're gonna just quest here. And so we got plenty enough. So really, as long as we don't get doomed, this is a win. Shouldn't have said that. So we're gonna go ahead and ready Treebeard, I guess. Oh, phew. Okay. That's a win. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 willpower less, which gives us 10 progress. Boom. And we even get enough on the quest again to even clear that if we even had to. We don't, but we did it, so Yes, just barely pulling off a win there. Definitely not on the part of my fantastic deck building. Uh, I don't that song thing just definitely did not work out very well. Can't believe that still. I mean, I never saw, surprisingly, I never saw Fireside Song. Where were they all? Like, I have 3 copies in my deck. Never saw it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's still 3 in there. So that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. But um, the Ents came through for me again. They're quite powerful. I love Ents. Every one of them is just so powerful. They're so cheap. Yes, you have to wait 1 turn to use them. Like, they have a 1 turn delay, but like they're very economical way to just to really boost your board. And some of them are super crazy. I mean, like Durndingle Warrior +3 defense. Just put a damage on him. Just put a damage on him. He gets 5 defense for an attack. Booming Ent, literally just +1 attack for every damaged Ent character you control. So like he really has 5 extra attack on him right now. So he's he's swinging for 7 right now, just himself. Quick Beam is really good because he's really powerful for just 2 cost, and you can avoid that 1 turn delay, which is really nice. Just throw a damage on him. I don't think I've I've hardly ever played Quick Beam where I haven't put that damage on him. Just make him enter play with 1 damage. Do yourself a favor. Boom. Powerful ally right away. Welling Hall Preserver for that automatic healing every single turn, plus crazy willpower with Leaf Lock. I don't play Leaf Lock that much, because the thing is it can be tricky to damage multiple different Ents unless you're playing, a quest with archery or something. So I don't use necessarily Leaf Lock that much. But yeah, super solid. I love Ents. I haven't played Hero Treebeard for a really long time, and that's because Ally Treebeard is way better. But that was a lot of fun, and I think and Hero Treebeard is actually better than I remember. He's super powerful if you have a way to consistently heal him and just keep bombarding him with that damage. Like he can do some really powerful things then. Just keep hitting him with that damage. Give him a way to ready at least once per turn. I mean, if you can get to where you can be dealing him that full 10 damage every turn to get 2 maximum uses out of him, 1 for 7 willpower and 1 for 8 attack. That's really good. I mean, you're gonna have to put all your healing and a bunch of extra hit points on him, but that's really powerful to get that turn where you can just 7 willpower and 8 attack on 1 character. He can do so much, and then he has 3 defense too with a lot of hit points, so he's a good defender as well. Just as good as the ally Treebeard for defending. But yeah, I guess that's about it for today. So Passing of the Gray Company, I definitely would have built my deck different had I known Passing of the Gray Company was coming up. So that's interesting. And so actually this week, what I would challenge you to do is don't play Passing of the Gray Company with these decks. What I would like to see is play something different. A play a random quest after you've built your deck. So build up your deck, whether it's Songs and Ents or Lore Leadership and Doomed. either way, if I had built a doomed deck, that would have kind of sucked. Unless I guess if maybe I had built a Grey Wanderer Saruman or something, um but yeah, so definitely um I would encourage you to actually pick a random quest for yourself after you already have built your deck, and see what that feels like. See what you can do there. I definitely would have had some more threat reduction in here. I definitely would have had spirit in here if I had known that I was playing Passing of the Gray Company. But as you can see, it ended up working out. Barely. We're at 49 threat here at the end. So um yeah, other than that, I mean, I guess we're just gonna keep on going with these. Again, send in ideas you might have for making second breakfast different or weird, or doing a new kind of a different thing. Change it up a little bit. Send in any ideas you might have, and I will definitely consider those. And go ahead and you can get our other content here on the channel. We've got the main podcast where Grant and Dave and Ted, they all talk about a card every week that gets posted every week. They're still working on going through the core set, so that's a lot of fun there. Just 20-minute episodes talking about one card, talking about all the different aspects of it, how it can be used, and so on and so forth. So that's really neat and really interesting. And then Matt over on the blog, cardtalk2018.com, he does the text reviews, the written review version of those podcasts. And so you can catch his opinion over there on the blog. And then come back for more second breakfast when you're all fed up on that other content, and get another helping over here. um, Love doing this, love playing this game and playing this series. And I think it's really interesting to have an actual, just a different challenge that actually challenges people to, and challenges myself to build decks in ways we might not normally think of building decks. So yeah, and as I've said the last several episodes as well, I've still got that alt art Gandalf card. I don't have one here again. Next time I'll bring one with me. I still have that alt art Gandalf with the Arondir on the other side. If you want to pick one of those up, go ahead, send me a message, Falofa Took, on our Discord. You'll find me there. My username is Falofa Took, and you can go ahead, send me a message, say, hey, I want this card, and I will send it to you right away. That's all I've got. As always, have fun, play cards, stay hungry. See you next time.